Hi guys, welcome to Scrap Savers. It's another episode on my BMW 740. Today we're going to not do a lot. I'm going to change the boot lid because the paint's cracked on the boot. I've got another one ready to be replaced, so I've got to take the wiring out, change the boot lock, registration number, take the badge off the back of the boot because it's not for a 740. And the front bumper. Originally this car didn't come with parking distance control or PDC. So what I'm going to do is, these are some spare trims that I've taken from another bumper. You can see there. You see here they've got the parking distance control here. Well, the parking sensors rather. So my car doesn't have the wiring for it. It does not have the little communications box or whatever you want to call it that controls these things. It doesn't have the switch in the dash. I don't want them. I don't need them. I'm going to take these out. So we've got trims like this. And also I've noticed that on the driver's side corner where the chrome trim is, I've got a little bit of paint damage on the washer jets here, and a little bit of a mark on this piece. So I had two bumpers. One bumper had the trims that I need, which haven't got the parking distance control on them, which is good. I mean, they're a bit tatty, but I'm either going to repaint them the same colour as the car, or I'm going to matte black them. I'm not sure as of yet. I'll get to that stage when I get to it. So what I've got to do with this one is remove this piece of trim here. It's lucky these just pop off, because this car originally came with a dechroming pack. I've put the chrome pack on it, so as this is the dechrome, you don't need it. It's coming off. So yeah, anyway, so we're going to get outside. We're going to remove the bumper, which is lucky by two big bolts underneath, and just pull it, slide it forwards, and it will come off. Because, like I say, it's not attached properly. The main basis of doing that is to put all the trims on the car that should be on it before I do any paint work. Save me having to dig around trying to find the bits that I need before I start painting. If it's all in one place, all bolted on the car, I know what's got to come off it and what's got to go back on it. So I'm going to go out there, go and get the front bumper off, and we shall set to switching these trim panels, and we'll see what we can do with the boot. Nice. Right, so these are off. You'll see what I mean by, so you've got your sensors there and there. You've got your chrome piece here, but unfortunately it's damaged just there. Unfortunately these are quite clean really for what they are, but they've got to come off. Now, you'll see what I mean by, you take your washer jet out. So that's the little bolt there, or the nut rather, that holds it down to the cut, that holds it down to the bumper. So these bits will just pull away. Should. Not too fast if I break these, because it's going to end up in the bin anyway, this piece of trim. So that's what your trim piece looks like without it. So I'm not going to bother cleaning them down because they'll be taken off again anyway. So we'll get our cleaner one. So there's no damage to any bounce, just a little bit dirty, which is good. The washer jet's also in good condition, because on my other one there's a slight bit of paint has chipped on the corner there, so it's no good. So I've refitted the chrome piece to the panel with no parking sensors in it. We'll fit that. So that's the second one complete. So now it's had a quick trim swap. We're going to put that back on the car. We're going to go around to the boot. Okay, right, so now I've removed the trim, or the carpet rather, and the toolbox. I'm going to replace all of this wiring because it's been cut off the other boot, which is fine. And I know all the wiring works in this boot, so we'll carry on using it. I've got to change the lock up here, because obviously, so I can still use this key, and this lock still works. It's all greased up nicely. So that's my next job, is to strip all the wiring out of this boot, take everything off it that I need, and then remove this boot to put the other one on, to then basically just do the reverse of what I've already done. Right, so I've removed all the wiring. I've only just got to take the boot lock out, which I'll do now, and I'll be ready to undo the bolts, take this boot lid off, and transfer the other boot onto it, and basically just do the reverse of what I've already done. So that's the boot, replacement boot on. I've now just got to strip the lining out of this one, swap the wiring over, switch that lock over, put the battery on, test everything works. Hopefully everyone should be happy days. all the wiring is now connected up in the boot. All the lights are connected. I haven't yet put any of the trims in or anything. I've left all the wiring loose. I'll tidy it up in a minute. I just want to make sure that everything's working in the boot. The number plate lights are working. This bulb here is working. I want to make sure the boot lock locks and the push button allows the boot to pop open. I'll make sure all of that works before I put it all back together. Deal with that in a minute. The bulb holders are a bit corroded, so they need a bit of clean up. But we have got that working, so what we're doing is take everything off of here in the hope that the boot shuts. Right, so I have the keys here, so I don't do what I did before. Nothing there in the way. Nope. The lining of the boot is off ever so slightly, but I think it's up here. Yeah, it's up there. The boot is opening and closing as it should. Yeah, it's not correctly adjusted there. So we'll readjust the boot, reclose it, make sure it all works. Right, so that's the boot fitted. Next job is we're going to pull it out because this boot is disgusting, and recently we've had some horrible rain and sand and stuff, so we're going to pull it out and we're going to give the car a wash and we're going to put it back where it was, and I think I'm going to end the video there after we've cleaned the car, so let's get to cleaning it. Okay, right, so she's had a good clean. Alright, it's not been washed 100%, but it's just a quick little job, just to say that there was bits of acid rain and mud and stuff like that on it, even though it hasn't been anywhere. It's amazing how dirty a car gets that's been sat. So just down this side. What I am doing, it's not a job for today. I have a problem with the driver's door, where the mirrors will start moving on their own accord, and the driver's window will not operate. Which I don't know if the motor there shouldn't be anything wrong with the motor because it came out of the door that was previously on the car, but there still seems to be something wrong with it. So I'm letting all the doors dry out, because admittedly it got a bit wet when I was washing it, and it has got wet in the past. So I'm going to let it all dry out. I've left the wiring loom hanging over the door for a while, where the sun's going to hit it directly. I've got a fresh window switch I'm going to put in it, see if it solves that problem. If it does, I might actually be able to put my door back together, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to let everything dry out. So as the car is now washed, I'm going to end the video for today. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this car and the repairs that will be happening. And for the next video, I'm probably going to tackle this door. So, thanks for watching, and I shall catch you again.